in Ukraine is a very unique case in this sort of sense, because repressions, persecution never ended there. And I wouldn't say that there were sort of separate, several cases of terror, especially in Kharkiv, because I read before that the Kharkiv KGB was extremely violent. Many of my colleagues told me that probably it's an exaggeration. There is no evidence to suggest that this is true. The methods were the same, and guess what happened? After 10 years of research and working in the KGB archives, that's exactly what it was in Kharkiv. The KGB was absolutely vicious. Moreover, I found evidence in the KGB archives, and by the way, you mentioned Sergei Zhuk. It happened that we worked together with Sergei Zhuk in the Kyiv KGB archive, and also with another famous scholar, synchronically actually at the same period of time, Yohanan Petrovsky-Shtern. And we were absolutely amazed at how much we learned looking at these documents. I mean, a lot of people are saying that, probably you have to be very careful analyzing and looking and considering these documents that emanate from the KGB. But at the same time, we cannot do without them. About the viciousness of the Kharkiv KGB, I'm returning to the same topic. And what I found, what I discovered, and it was very, very interesting to me, that the Kyiv authorities, and we have today documents that confirm this sort of assertion that the Kharkiv KGB did something different, because we have documents that says that you who is a person who is in charge, for instance, of the 5th department, which worked on intellectuals, you have to be fired, and we're talking about the top leadership of the Kharkiv KGB. So they were regularly called to Kyiv. They had to report. There was just an interesting internal dynamic between Kyiv and Kharkiv. So those people who worked for the KGB in Kharkiv, they wanted to be good, to please the central authorities. And that's why they began to invent new methods, quite violent. For instance, if I look at the situation in Kyiv and Lviv, with intellectuals and writers, I don't recall that many people were routinely beaten, and some of them were killed, murdered by the KGB. Today, I have sort of a very solid opinion about this. A lot of people in Kharkiv who were, I would say, oppositionists, who were creative thinkers, who were writers, part of the intelligentsia, they were simply eliminated in a very physical sense.